Hi and welcome to GCSE Maths. Now obviously maths is not optional and it's a subject that you will all be doing. I'm Miss Wife and I'm the Assistant Principal in charge of Maths and Numeracy, and at the moment there's two members of my staff who are really important at Key Stage 4, and that is Mrs Sheppy, who's in charge of Year 10 Maths, and Miss Rowan, who's in charge of Year 11 Maths. So the important thing to remember about GCSE Maths is it is a continuation on everything you've done before. So all maths that you've learnt so far is feeding in to your skills and knowledge of what is assessed at GCSE. The content is broadly broken down into 6 areas: number, algebra, ratio and proportion, geometry, probability and statistics. At foundation tier, number and ratio are the biggest proportion, and at higher tier, algebra is by far the biggest section, closely followed by ratio and geometry. So the exam board that we study at GCSE Maths is Edexcel, and that, in terms of its examination, is 3 exam papers, each of an hour and a half long. 1 of those papers is non-calculator and 2 are calculator, so there's a much higher proportion of focus on the calculator questions. There are 2 tiers of entry: foundation, which is from grades 1 to 5 being awarded, and higher from grades 4 to 9 being awarded. We work very closely over the next year or so to work out which tier of entry each student should do to get the best possible grade that they can. Importantly, any content or skill that you have studied can be assessed in any of the papers. We can't in any way tell you what topics will be on each paper because it could be any of them. A massive focus is on the questions that are around problem solving, reasoning and communication. So you do need to be able to write clear sentences and explanations of why something's happened or why something hasn't happened. Obviously, getting your GCSE Maths is absolutely vital. Maths skills and numeracy skills are something that will set you up for life. If you can understand what's going on around you with your maths, then you can't be taken advantage of, and you can really progress massively in an absolutely huge range of careers, because maths gives you problem solving, data handling, logical thinking skills, all those sorts of things that are really vital in so many jobs. There are obviously lots of careers that have a high level of maths requirement, so engineering, science skills, business, banking, all those things have got a higher level of maths involved, but there's almost no job or career that doesn't have some level of mathematical skill required. So make sure you get really good grade in your GCSE by studying really hard.